himself and does his work on the filthy and corrupt man. To make an imperfect God becomes man. He shepherds and attends to them. Comes through the great red dragon's heart to save and to conquer those corrupt, doing the task and changing and making them new. He humbles himself to be man and endures the hardship it brings. It's the Supreme Spirit's great humiliation. God great and lofty, made meek and lowly, yet God speaks, provides, lives among them. He is so humble, so lovable. God living in flesh with normal life and needs proves he's lowered to a degree. God's Spirit, high and great, comes as common man to carry out his Spirit's work. Of such hardships he has suffered, it shows in your qualities, insights and sins. You are unworthy of his work. Of such hardships he has suffered, it shows in your humanity and your life. Great and lofty, made meek and lowly, yet God speaks, provides, lives among them. He is so humble, so lovable.
God gives his best side he gives, the best things, very best things he gives. Never disclosing or showing his suffering, God he endures, waiting in silence. Not cold or numb, not a sign of weakness. God's essence and his love are always selfless. God gives his best side he gives, the best things, very best things he gives. For all mankind he suffers, bearing quietly he gives his best. Never disclosing or showing his suffering, God he endures, waiting in silence. This is the expression of his essence and disposition, of who he really is, the creator of all things. God gives his best side he gives, the best things, very best things he gives. For all mankind he suffers, bearing quietly he gives his best. He gives his best. He gives his best. God gives his best side he gives, the best things, very best things he gives. For all mankind he suffers, bearing quietly he gives, bearing quietly he gives. He gives his best. He gives his best.
Love is a pure emotion, pure without a blemish. Use your heart, use your heart to love and feel and care. Love doesn't set conditions or barriers or distance. Use your heart, use your heart to love and feel and care. If you love, you don't deceive, grumble, turn your back, look to get something in return. If you love, you'd sacrifice, accept hardship and be one with God in harmony. In love there's no suspicion, no cunning, no deceit. Use your heart, use your heart to love and feel and care. In love there is no distance and nothing that's not pure. Use your heart, use your heart to love and feel and care. If you love, you don't deceive, stumble, turn your back. Look to get something in return. If you love, you'd sacrifice, accept hardship and be one with God in harmony. You would give your family, youth and future you may see. Give your marriage up for God. You would give your all for Him. You would give your family, youth and future you may see. Give your marriage up for God. You would give your all for Him. Or your love's no love at all, but deceit, betrayal of God. Love is a pure emotion, pure without a blemish. Use your heart, use your heart to love and feel and care. Love doesn't set conditions or barriers or distance. Use your heart, use your heart to love and feel and care. God created mankind where the man has been corrupted. Or if they follow him, God treats mankind as cherished ones, or as man might say, his dearest kin. Mankind is no plaything for him. He's the creator and man his creation. It seems that rank is different, but all God does for man goes far beyond their relationship. God loves mankind and cares for it and shows man to concern. Tirelessly he gives to mankind, never feels its extra work, nor feels he needs the credit there. He feels not that saving mankind, but supplying them and giving them all is a great tribute to them. It's just that in his own way, his essence, what he has and is, he supplies mankind in quiet and silence. No matter how much man gets from him, God asks not for credit. It's determined by his essence. It's true to his disposition. flesh is judged, condemned, sneered at by the devils, he is pursued. He is spurned by the religious world. No one can make up for his hurt. Mankind's ferocious resistance, his slanders, hunting and false blames, cause God's flesh to face great danger. Who can understand and ease his pain? God saves corrupt men through patience. He loves people with a bruised heart. This is the most painful work of all. Since the start of God's work in flesh, what has been revealed is all love. He gives his everything to man. The substance of his work is love. Since the start of God's work in flesh, what has been revealed is all love. He gives his everything to man. The substance of his work is love. For 33.5 years, Jesus lived on earth and wasn't free from pain, till he was crucified, risen, and appeared to man for 40 days. Hard years of living with man deceased, but God's heart still suffered the same. Worried where man will end up, none could know and bear this pain. Since the start of God's work in flesh, what has been revealed is all love. He gives his everything to man. The substance of his work is love. Since the start of God's work in flesh, what has been revealed is all love. He gives his everything to man. The substance of his work is love.
God seeks those who long for him, to appear. God seeks those who don't resist, obedient as babies before him. God seeks those who are able to hear his words, accept what he's entrusted, and offer heart and body to him. If nothing can shake your devotion to God, he'll look down upon you with favor. Oh, God will bestow his blessings upon you. Oh, God will bestow his blessings upon calling and commission. If you are one who, though wealthy, who, though supported by your, still accepts his calling and commission. Yeah. If nothing can shake your devotion to God, all that you do will be significant and righteous. Oh, God will bestow his blessings upon you. Oh, God will bestow his blessings upon you. However, reject the call of God for your status and for your own goals. All you do will be cursed by God. Yeah, all you do will be despised by God. If nothing can shake your devotion to God, all that you do will be significant and righteous. Oh, God will bestow his blessings upon you. Oh, God will bestow his blessings upon you. His blessings upon you. Yeah.
When Jesus came to the world a man, he ended the age of law, and he brought the age of grace. In the last days, God became flesh once more. He ended the age of grace, and he brought the age of kingdom.
Those who come God's return, He bestows His good fruits and wishes only for heaven. And then to last forever. And then to last forever. God wishes man in the heavens to be at rest eternally. He wishes the evergreen pines to be with Him forever. And strive into the ideal age, and strive into the ideal age. Without a word, God toils hard to plow this beautiful land for tomorrow to come as a more beautiful day. God toils with love for man. God restores man's destination, leaving all His riches to man. He plants the seed of His life inside the field of man's heart, sowing His own life among men, sowing His own life among men.
perfection, God's holiness and righteousness thrives through the universe, exalting among all mankind. Cities of heaven laugh, the kingdoms of earth dance. Who doesn't jubilate? Who doesn't shed tears? Men do not quarrel or come to blows. They do not disgrace God's name, living in the light of God, being in peace with each other. Earth belongs to heaven, heaven unites with earth. Man is the cord that bonds the heaven and the earth. Thanks to man's sanctity, thanks to his renewal, heaven hides from earth no more. Earth keeps still to heaven no more. Men do not quarrel nor come to blows. They do not disgrace God's name, living in the light of God, being in peace with each other. Oh, men do not quarrel nor come to blows. They do not disgrace God's name, living in the light of God, being in peace with each other. The air is brisk, the dense fog gone, the sun shines through and through. The air is brisk, the dense fog gone, the sun shines through and through. The air is brisk, the dense fog gone, the sun shines through and through. The air is brisk, the dense fog gone, the sun shines through and through. Faces of humanity breathed in a smile, hidden in their hearts. Sweetness goes for miles. Men do not quarrel nor come to blows. They do not disgrace God's name, living in the light of God, being in peace with each other. Oh, men do not quarrel nor come to blows. They do not disgrace God's name, living in the light of God, being in peace with each other, being in peace with each other, being in peace with each other.
When Abraham offered Isaac, God saw his sincerity and obedience clearly. And he passed God's test successfully. But of being God's close friend, one who knew God, still he was far from worthy, and God's disposition he couldn't see. He was far from being of one mind with God and doing his will. Ever since he made man, God's yearned for a group of faithful overcomers who know his disposition to walk with him. This wish has never changed, it's always stayed the same. his hopes have stayed the same. Oh, and within his heart, anxious and lonely, God remained, sadly. He needed his plan to unfold quickly, for his management plan to be done. Needed to select and gain those who were correct, for quickly bringing his will to effect. This was God's eager desire, and remains unchanged to this day. Ever since he made man, God's yearned for a group of faithful overcomers who know his disposition to walk with him. This wish has never changed, it's always stayed the same. His hopes have stayed the same. Oh, no matter how long he will wait, regardless of how hard the road ahead, how far off the objectives he yearns for are, God has never given up or changed what he expects. His hopes for man stand. Well, since this was said, can you understand? Part of his wish, your realization might not be deep right now, but it will become something profound eventually in time. Ever since he made man, God's yearned for a group of faithful overcomers who know his disposition to walk with him. This wish has never changed, it's always stayed the same. His hopes have stayed the same. Oh,
that is of greatest value to corrupt men is that which provides precise words, clear goals to pursue, and which can be seen and touched, which can be seen and touched. Just realistic work and guidance that is timely are the things best suited to man's taste. Yes, only real work saves man from depravity and his corrupt disposition. Only the incarnate God can do this, can save man from his formerly corrupt and depraved disposition. He shall show man the importance of his word, give flesh to man, so man may understand the import of this flesh to the very meaning of man's existence. Shall know its real value to the growth of man's life, and further man shall know that this flesh will become a living fountain of life, from which men cannot bear to part, from which men cannot bear to part.
God's enemies because of this flesh. Yet when he ends, concludes all his work, they'll stop being enemies. They'll be against him no more. On the contrary, they will become his witnesses, all having been conquered by him. Become compatible, they're compatible with him and inseparable from him. Only the incarnate God can do this, save man from his formerly corrupt and depraved disposition. We shall show man the importance of his word, so man may understand the import of this flesh to the very meaning of man's existence. Real value to the growth of man's life, and further man shall know that this flesh will become a living fountain of life, from which man cannot bear to part, from which man cannot bear to part.
God's authority is unique. It's his special expression and essence, which no other beings possess. Created or non-created, the Creator alone has such power. God the unique has this substance. God created everything. He holds dominion over them all. He controls not just some planets, not only part of creation or all mankind, but he holds all in his mighty hands, great or small, visible or not, from the stars to the tiny cells, and all beings that exist in other forms. This is precisely what is meant by the everything that God controls. God's authority seems hard to fathom, but it's not abstract at all. It's with man in each minute and each day. Man can see and feel how real it is. This real fact proves God's power is there. It makes man grasp only God has such power. God created everything. He holds dominion over them all. He controls not just some planets, not only part of creation or all mankind, but he holds all in his mighty hands, great or small, visible or not, from the stars to the tiny cells, and all beings that exist in other forms. This is precisely what is meant by the everything that God controls.
This is the realm where God wields his power, the scope of his sovereignty and rule.
The work done by God incarnate is the greatest of God's work. The work done by God incarnate, most profound of all God's work. Of the three stages of God's work, the most crucial are these two stages of the work of God incarnate. The most crucial part of the work of God is done in the flesh. The salvation of every man by God must be done in the flesh. Though man feels God in flesh is unrelated, yet in fact this flesh concerns the fate and existence of all mankind as he does the most crucial work. The corruption of man is a hindrance to God incarnate's work. The environment is hostile, man's quality is so poor. The work of the last days is especially hard, yet the appropriate outcome will be reached at the end of this work. The most crucial part of the work of God is done in the flesh. The salvation of every man by God must be done in the flesh. Though man feels God in flesh is unrelated, yet in fact this flesh concerns the fate and existence of all mankind as he does the most crucial work. God's work will achieve the greatest result without any flaws. God's work will achieve it. This is the effect of the work in the flesh, more persuasive than the work of the Spirit. The three stages of work shall be concluded by God in the flesh. The three stages of work must be concluded by God incarnate, no less. The most crucial part of the work of God is done in the flesh. The salvation of every man by God must be done in the flesh. Though man feels God in flesh is unrelated, yet in fact this flesh concerns the fate and existence of all mankind as he does the most crucial work.
The incarnate God, he brings to an end the age when only Jehovah's back was seen. He also concludes the age of belief, when in vagueness God was perceived. The work of the last incarnate God brings man to a more practical age. The work he does brings all mankind to a more pleasant and realistic time. He ends the age of vagueness. He concludes the age when man wished to see God's face but was unable to back then. He ends man's service to Satan. To a new age man is led. All this is achieved by the work of God in the flesh, instead of God's Spirit alone. He not only ends the age of law and doctrine, he shows man a God who is real, a God who is normal, righteous and holy, who unlocks the management plan, who demonstrates the mysteries, the destination of mankind, who made man and ends the management work, who has been hidden for thousands of years. He ends the age of vagueness. He concludes the age when man wished to see God's face but was unable to back then. He ends man's service to Satan. To a new age man is led. All this is achieved by the work of God in the flesh. Oh, he ends the age of vagueness. He concludes the age when man wished to see God's face but was unable to back then. He ends man's service to Satan. To a new age man is led. All this is achieved by the work of God in the flesh. All this is achieved by the work of God in the flesh, instead of God's Spirit alone.
Audio Jungle.